What you need for this project is 1-inch ribbon, a ruler, scissors, hot glue gun, a lighter or matches. The first step in making the bow is measuring out your ribbon. For the purpose of this video, I'm making mine 9 inches. I suggest 6 inches is the best size. Then you want to go ahead and burn the edges very lightly. You want to make sure that not to burn the sides. You don't want to have brown spots on your bow. You want to do that to both sides. Please be very careful when doing this. I don't want you guys to burn yourselves. The next step is folding it in half, and you want to make sure to get a very good crease in it. That way you know exactly where to put your hot glue. Once you make sure you have a very defined crease, you want to go ahead and lay it flat, and you want to go ahead and put a nice thin layer of hot glue right on top of the line. Next, you're going to want to fold in both ends of your ribbon to the glue. Be very careful, the glue might still be very hot. You don't want to burn yourselves. You want to make sure to press down very firmly. You don't want your ribbon to come apart. The next step is also very important. You want to put a small amount of hot glue in the center. You can eyeball it as best as you can, but just make sure that it's somewhat in the middle. You don't want to put a lot of glue. You're going to be folding the ribbon back and forth, so you want to make sure you have enough ribbon to fold. The first fold you're going to do is folding it in half so that it meets in the corners like that. And of course, again, you want to press down firmly just to make sure that it stays the way it's supposed to be. The next thing is you're going to want to put a small amount of glue on the center of one of the sides. And then you're going to go ahead and grab the fold and fold it into it like this. And you're going to repeat the process on the other side. If you have a piece of ribbon that doesn't get glued on there like this, just go ahead and add a little bit of glue and press it down firmly. The key to making this bow is to make sure that everything is nice and pressed together. You don't want it to come apart later on. So this is what you end up with after those steps. The next step is cutting a piece of ribbon a few centimeters in width. And this is what's going to go around the bow to give it that finishing touch. You want to go ahead and also burn the edges a little bit. This prevents the ribbon from fraying, so it looks nice and neat. If you're scared of doing it with your fingers, you can use tweezers to hold it further away from your skin. Now you want to grab your bow and see which side to you seems more of a bow or more of the shape of the bow that you want. Both sides are going to look different. It's all personal preference again. You can just pick one side, and I believe that this side looks better. So what you want to do is go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue on one of the ends or the middle. I wouldn't suggest putting it in the front just because you want it to look nice and neat. So you want to go ahead and put the little piece of ribbon on there, and you want to wrap it around your bow. I like doing it as tight as possible. I feel like it makes it look more of a bow when it's tighter. But of course, this is all personal preference. Once you guys made a few, you guys can make your own adjustments, whatever works better for you. Now you want to put another small amount of hot glue on the side and fold those in together, and of course, again, press firmly to keep it in place. these little bows can be used for a number of different things. You can use them on hair ties, you can use them on bobby pins, you can put them on your makeup brush holders, you can put them on picture frames. There's a number of different things to be done with these bows. A 9-inch ribbon will get you about 3.5-inch bow. If you use a 6-inch ribbon, which is what I prefer using, you would get an about 2.5-inch bow. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.